Welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I am your host, Alyx, just Alyx, and welcome to my review of Friday Night Smackdown, the February 28th edition. The big night where we got the return of the self-proclaimed, well, not really self-proclaimed, John Cena hasn't been calling himself this, but the WWE proclaimed greatest of all time, John Cena. We also had the first appearance of our new Universal Champion, Goldberg. And we'll be talking primarily about their segments tonight. Everything else will be skimmed over because let's be real, the only thing you care about is what happened at the beginning and what happened at the end. Before we get to that, as always, if this is the first time you're watching me and you like what I have to say, do me a favor. Give me the honor of being a part of your days going forward.
I just love how the Fiend didn't attack Cena. He pretty much said, I've waited 6 years for my revenge. I can wait a few more weeks.
It is one of those things where you can nitpick stuff like that, but we'll get to that in just a second because I really enjoyed that segment, that particular segment at the end. But yeah, as I was saying, if this is the first time you're watching me, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe, click that bell, and help your boy Alyx get to 30,000 subscribers. Also, while you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following. Liking me, well, first off, buying yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees, including the old school Deluxe Man throwback t-shirt. We also got the new Alyx World t-shirts. But outside of that, help expand the band by doing the following. Liking me on Facebook, following me on Twitter at VX1, Alyx's World. Also give me a follow on Instagram. Donate, as you've seen with Aaron Sherwood using Super Chat on YouTube. Super Chats are officially on. Or you can donate using PayPal or Patreon. Email me at justalyxsworld@gmail.com. And again, buy yourself a t-shirt at Pro Wrestling Tees. And you saw her at the beginning of the video. I gotta plug her one more time. Check out my interview with the lovely Thunder Rosa, one of the best female wrestlers today, bar none. Definitely someone you should check out. Current NWA Women's Champ. Highly recommend you watch our interview. So, before we get to the actual show, I do want to make it known that at the end of my review, I will be turning on the live chat here on the screen. So, whatever you have to say, do know that at the end of my review, I will be giving you the floor. So let's do a couple of shout outs really quickly. Who's here? Who we got here? We got Y2 Jericho, Victor Allen Jones, Jordan Williams, Giovanni Garcia, Brandon Kambambia. We got Elias Ademi, the guys with the wrench. Always respect the guys with the wrench. Firestar Hart, Cashapp Prince, AJ Envoy. We got, let's see here, Brandon Kambambia. We got Dr. Doom. Did I say Dr. Doom yet? I don't think I did. Adam Ritter, Breadsticks Jr., Cree Cherie. Let's see here. Tino Bills. Got the what's up, Alyx, gotcha. James Lacour Jr., Jordan Williams, Alaska, Jet the Hawk. Oh, here they come. Oh, it's going. Ultra Shadow 97. Izzel, Angel Club, Von Hazeldoe. Oh, Yowie Wowie. Oh, how appropriate. Adam Ritter, King Cash. All right. So we'll get to y'all at the end of the review. Be ready for your opinions to be aired here live on YouTube. Now, let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to this lovely show we call Friday Night Smackdown. We open things up with the new, still hard for me to say that, new Universal Champion, Goldberg. Those of you who don't know, Goldberg beat The Fiend last night. Well, yesterday, but last night in Saudi Arabia. During that Super Showdown event. The glorified house show. So, if you want my thoughts on that, go watch my video. It's blowing up, by the way. Go check it out. You'll get my full, unbridled opinions on how stupid it was to give Goldberg, doesn't matter, the championship. But let's talk about tonight. So Goldberg goes out there, and as predicted, he gets booed. Boston showed no mercy. They gave Goldberg the works. Goldberg tried to play it off. It basically said, you know what? I told ya. It was never a matter of when, but who. Who's next? And then he says, whoever wants a shot at him, come on out. Step across my line. And who else to walk out than Roman Reigns? Now, we knew what they were trying to do. We knew exactly what the plan was. As soon as Goldberg went out there, WWE expected the fans to boo him because he beat the most popular act, the best character in the company, which gave him a lot of heat. So they thought, all right, well, they hate Goldberg this much, they'll have to cheer Roman Reigns, right? So, on paper, sounded like an okay plan. Could work out. How does it turn out? Not so well. Roman goes out there and he also gets booed. He gets a minor pop at the beginning. He gets a minor pop, and then he gets in the ring, and then Boston completely craps on the two men standing in the ring. We get you both suck chants, just showers of boos. Roman Reigns says, I'm next. And then, out of nowhere, WWE announces at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns versus Goldberg for the Universal Championship. Yeah, not Goldberg, but Goldberg. Hashtag Goldberg. So no Elimination Chamber match to determine who's going to fight for the Universal title. I was certain we were getting one. Before anyone says it wasn't announced, Sheamus, if I'm not mistaken, last week made it known that there was a chamber match for the men coming up. So you already know that was scrapped immediately because they were so determined to do Roman Reigns versus Goldberg at WrestleMania. Here's what I'm going to say about this match. Because I don't want to crap on it too hard. I should. And all the fans that are going to crap on it in the live chat when I show you guys on screen, have at it. Have fun. Because the fans being upset, completely justified. The fans booing this match, completely justified. WWE set this up to fail. They set this up to be a disaster. WrestleMania 20 rerun. Here we go again. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar was completely a disaster at WrestleMania 20. The new disaster is now Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. Unless, here's the caveat. Unless we drop the belt back to The Fiend. Seriously. You get that belt off of Goldberg, you give it back to The Fiend, and you just do Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. Okay. We're good. We're fine. Battle of the Spears. Just a regular 3 to 4 minute match, because we know Goldberg can't go more than 3 or 4 minutes because he'll gas himself out. And then Roman Reigns will beat Goldberg. No harm, no foul. We're good. That's it. You take the championship out of this match, we're good. Like, fans will accept Roman beating Goldberg. There's nothing really to be upset about that when it comes to it, because why? Why are we going to have Goldberg beat the guy who's here? You know what I mean? But when you set the match up this way for the championship, first off, no one wanted to see Goldberg beat The Fiend, so out of resentment, they're going to hate the match. And then, you not only put Roman Reigns up against a man that nobody wants to see him beat, first off, why the hell would anybody want to see this match? Roman Reigns versus Goldberg. That doesn't even sound like a match I personally want to see, but again, if it wasn't for the championship, it's whatever. But then you got those two things working against it. And then the third thing working against it is that you just gave Roman Reigns the match. He didn't earn the match. He didn't win the chamber. He didn't win a contendership.
Imagine Roman versus Goldberg being the main event.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus. A 3-minute main event. Oh, God. I'm getting Batista versus Randy Orton vibes here. Hey, WWE, you know what you gotta do. You want to do Roman Reigns versus Goldberg, whatever. Just get the championship off of Goldberg.
All I can say is, hey, Nia Jax.
Well, it's... Sorry, that threw me off. Nia Jax. For real though, it's ridiculous that they actually think this is a good idea. And I know I said this is a safe space for wrestling fans, and it is. And I want you guys to know, however you feel about this match, if you are looking forward to it, go and have at it. Go eat it up. I want you to enjoy yourself. But from a business perspective, if we're thinking logically here, if we're thinking storyline wise, why would you first off put these two in a situation to be booed like this? Like, you already know that the fans are going to crap on this. You know that. You already know that this is not going to go over very well. It's not. And then this could possibly be the main event. This is what you're telling the audience. This is once again WWE saying to the audience, screw what you want. We don't care what you want. We're going to do what Vince wants. And Vince wants Roman Reigns to be in the main event, beat Goldberg, because once again, we got to try to pound him down your throat as the top guy, the champion. Here's the champ. Instead of just letting him naturally get over with storytelling. Just naturally let it happen. And someone in the live chat just said, well, doesn't Roman Reigns have a freebie rematch clause because, he didn't necessarily lose the championship? Well, last I checked, rematch clauses don't exist anymore in WWE, but that's beside the point. That's beside the point. You can have a story there, okay. I just have to question, why didn't we save that story for The Fiend? Because here's what's getting ready to happen. Here's what you want to do, right? You want Roman Reigns to eventually fight The Fiend. So you want Roman Reigns then to get the championship and then be the guy The Fiend chases. You're setting him up to be booed. That doesn't make any sense. The Fiend eventually has to go after Roman Reigns, right? Or vice versa. They're going to end up fighting each other one way or another. Don't you want Roman Reigns to be the chaser? Not the other way around? Business-wise, I don't think you want that. Otherwise, if you're setting up Roman Reigns to be booed and be the heel and you turn the Fiend face, okay, sure. But I doubt that's what they want to do. They want Roman Reigns to be the good guy. They want him to be the top mega face, baby face. I just have to question at this point, why? Why? So you listen to the audience and they're telling you this is not what they want. But then we go to the main event. Just skipping ahead all the way to John Cena's return. By the way, I'll admit, I actually like seeing Cena come back in the ring, be humble, open himself up. And I love the story that he told. The story of Cena's promo was, listen, I love being a WWE superstar. I will always be a WWE superstar, but it is now about the future. It is not about me anymore. I think it's best if I don't wrestle at WrestleMania. And to me, that was the best. That was the best babyface promo he's cut in ages. Because for the longest time, he's been cutting this whole, I am the face that runs the place. I am the dragon that must be slayed. If you want to be a main event player, you must go through me. That was John Cena's standings when he was still doing his run. Now it's like, no, I'm done taking the spotlight away from the roster. It's not about me anymore. It's about the future. Like, it's hard to hate him for that. That's awesome. But then you do the story where he goes to leave and the Fiend won't let him leave because the Fiend shows up. And then the obligatory pointing at the WrestleMania sign. Oh, why did you do that? Pause. Why did you make the Fiend point at the WrestleMania sign? You should have just had him attack John Cena and then look at the WrestleMania sign. That's a better way to do it. Attack Cena and then look at the WrestleMania sign. Not, we go WrestleMania. Nah, that didn't look right. But that's neither here or there. I'll ignore that because when you see Cena and Fiend have that stare off and you listen to the crowd, you listen to the place rumble, erupt at the sight of Cena versus Bray Wyatt. How in anybody's business mind do you not go, okay, that should be the WWE Championship match? That's the most that's the match to do. That's what's something I always talk to you about? What matters most in wrestling? Storytelling. Storytelling is the most important element out of anything we do. What has the bigger story here? Roman Reigns and Goldberg, spear versus spear? Or Wyatt trying to get his revenge on John Cena? Trying to avenge a loss he got in 2014. A loss that we can argue set his career on a downward spiral. A match that could be set up, and this is how I'll see it, a match that could be set up as a way to retire John Cena. What a way to go out. Putting over the future. This promo, what he talked about, is all about the future. And if you add the WWE Universal Championship to it, then we can talk about John Cena possibly beating Ric Flair's record. So, it does so many things with the championship. There's much more to this match. And you're gonna be guaranteed a longer match and even a better match out of it. Instead of what we're doing with Roman Reigns versus Goldberg. There's really no reason to not want Cena versus The Fiend to be for the championship.
How many times did Michael Cole actually call John Cena the greatest of all time? Throughout that episode, oh my SMH.
Oh, bro, you know that was Vince. God damn it, Michael Cole, say it, god damn it, say he's the greatest of all time. And you know Cole just went along with it. You know that shield, that corporate shield said, yes sir, yeah master, yes sir. Just went along with it. Anyways, you already know what the Universal Championship match needs to be. Just by that reaction alone, Cena versus Wyatt needs to be for the match. And yes, you can go back through my history. If you go back to 2015, just to be fair, 5 years ago, you will see me complain that John Cena gets too many championship opportunities. Blah, 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 blah. Del X-Man back in the day did not want John Cena to get the championship. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I did. Back in the day, I thought John Cena was rammed down our throats, was getting way too many opportunities. And I am someone that touts we should get new people in the championship scene. Okay. But when your options are either John Cena versus Bray Wyatt, aka The Fiend, or Roman Reigns versus Goldberg, if those are our only two options, I'm going with the one with the bigger story. So, I can't believe I'm doing this. I am going to do something I never thought I would do. I'm going to get down on my knees. Here we go. Dear Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, and our Heavenly Father Triple H, I come to you now begging to give John Cena come on, you can do it. You can do it. I'm begging you to give John Cena one more WWE Championship match. And if you have to, put him in the main event. Do you see what you've made me do? See what you've done to me? See what you've done, WWE? I am begging. You have screwed up so badly that I am actually begging John Cena to be in the main event of WrestleMania and get a WWE Championship match. Look what you've done to me. You want to call him the greatest of all time? Okay. Shouldn't the greatest of all time get a WWE Championship match? I'm just saying. But the right thing to do is to drop the belt back to the Fiend at the Elimination Chamber. And just do Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. That is the right thing to do. Based off of the reactions tonight, I dare anyone argue. If the crowd is chanting, "You both suck," at Goldberg versus Roman Reigns, and erupted for Cena versus Wyatt, why would you not put the championship in the match that fans want to see the most? But that's just my opinion. How about this? Live chat. We're going to you now. People in the live chat, I want your opinions on which match should get the WWE Universal Championship. Which match should be for the championship? Sound off in the live chat. I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. What match do you feel should... Oh, Super Chat. Okay. Super Chats are coming in.
You know that Michael Cole was practicing really hard to get the big dog line right for Vince tonight.
Oh, yeah. You know he was practicing real hard. Okay, let's get back. Thank you, Mr. TKO, for your donation. All right. What we got? Okay. Ooh, it's going by real fast. All right. I see a lot of Fiends versus Cenas. Yeah, I see Fiend versus Cena. The Quad Killer straight up said John Cena. Robert Jr. Bray versus Cena. Yowie Wowie. Fiend versus Cena. Giovanni Garcia. I agree. Let me read his comment real quick. He said, it's sad that since he's been gone, there has not been a single guy who has been on the level of John Cena. I agree. Look at all this. Fiend versus Cena. Look, WWE, do you see this? Look at how many people. Look at how many people want Cena to get a championship match. Do you see this? When is the last time you were ever going to see this, WWE? Look at all these people coming out saying, I wants it. We likes it, and we wants it. We wants to see John Cena versus Wyatt with the championship. Because right now we can't see it, but we would like you to illuminate our eyes so we can see it. Let's do the right thing. Cena versus Bray Wyatt has the biggest story. You know it's going to be the better match. You know there's going to be a lot more drama behind it, especially if you play up the idea that John Cena could beat Ric Flair's record. And if Wyatt wins, he could retire Cena. There's a big thing you can work on. You can even bring up the fact that Cena beat him in 2014 and Wyatt wants to get his revenge. There's so much story behind this. Don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. It's still coming in. One guy said Cena versus Dream. But I don't see anyone saying Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. So, you already know. You already know what you need to do. Let's do the right thing. So, give me your thoughts down below on what match you think should be for the Universal Championship. Now, I guess we gotta talk about the rest of the show, right? I'm not gonna lie, the rest of SmackDown was kinda meh. It was pretty boring. It was pretty boring. But I guess we can talk about a couple of things, I guess. Kofi Kingston got his ass whooped by Bobby Roode, Robert, don't call me Bobby Roode, and Dolph Ziggler. I mean, Big E was out there, and then he got kicked out, and they were all smiling, all smiles. All smiles. Ever since they lost the championship, WWE Championship and Tag Team titles, they're just smiles. Well, Kofi got his ass beat, and he lost to Bobby Roode. Don't call me Bobby. Robert Roode. And as soon as the match is over, we go backstage to see Mandy and Sonya Deville. And Mandy is beaming. Her man out there looking good. And Sonya's all like, I'm so glad you found your man. Look at your man do your thing. Do his thing. And then we go over to Otis backstage, who's all depressed. Looking defeated. Like a depressed Hulk. Hulk sad. Sorry. And then you see Tucker Knight come over. He's just like, look, man, you gotta let her go. Sometimes we don't get the girl. The good guy doesn't get the girl. He's all like, well, Tucker, you might be right there, Tucker. I like when he says Tucker. Hashtag Tucker. And then he says, next week, we gotta get you back in front of the audience. We gotta get you back in front of the universe. I'm just gonna say this, Otis, my man, don't give up the fight.
I love it because in storyline John is the Fame's final department to collect he wrong Bray. The most.
Yeah. And then Roman Reigns will be the real final debt to collect. But for the most part, yeah, John Cena would be the one let's just say Cena is his biggest debt to collect. So there's no reason why that can't be for the championship. And then it was announced later on in the night. Let's just skip to this part. We saw Miz and Morrison come out. The Dirt Sheet, who are your new tag team champs. They came out and said they're the best in the world at what they do. They didn't get that from nobody. They didn't really say that. But, hey, I love the group. I love the team. I love seeing them together. But then it was announced that at the Elimination Chamber, they're going to be in a 6-way tag team Elimination Chamber match, involving the following teams. The New Day. Bobby Roode, don't call me Bobby Roode, Robert Roode, excuse me. And Dolph Ziggler. I think it's Lucha House Party. I think it's Usos. And I think it's, who's that other team that I forgot? Let me just pull it up. Because I don't think anybody cares. Do you care? I hope not. Let me get down to it. It's Heavy Machinery. What the fuck? Come on now, Heavy Machinery. Otis, my boy Otis. See what you did, Mandy? You made me forget about Otis. New Day, Heavy Machinery, Lucha House Party, Ziggler and Roode, and then the Usos. 6-way chamber match for the tag team titles. I don't hate the match. I'm just kind of thrown off by the fact Roman is just not going to compete in this thing, and you're just giving him a championship match. Like, why would you set him up like that? And then Usos come out and beat Miz and Morrison using a Canadian destroyer. So I don't like the fact that champions lose a lot on TV. I hate that. I think that's stupid. When you lose a match, when you're the champion and you lose the match, you should not be champion no more. Period. That's what I think. Especially if it's clean. But in this case, I'll let it go because the Canadian Destroyer has been embarrassed and made to look like a complete joke for the longest time, especially in 2020. Finally, a match is ended, sort of, with a Canadian Destroyer. So I will let this go. I will let the Usos get this one because of that one thing. A Canadian Destroyer winning the match. Outside of that, don't have your champions lose one-on-one or regular matches on TV, please. That makes them look weak. Bayley took on Naomi in a rematch. Why? I don't know. But that doesn't matter because guess what? My girl Sasha Banks came back. That's right. The Boston native, Sasha, walked her ass out, got in that ring, and beat that ass. Beat down on Naomi. And then here comes America! Lacey Evans, who botched a plancha to the outside. It was embarrassingly bad. So, Bayley and Sasha are on the outside. We see Lacey Evans get inside the ring to help out Naomi. And then they're going to do a duel. They're going to do a duel dive to the outside. Naomi dives over the top rope. Looked good. Lacey Evans goes to do it. Homegirl completely screws it up. Lands on the apron. Completely misses the big jump. And then just does a little cutesy dive on Bayley. Catch me. It was so bad. I wish I would have gotten the GIF. I should have downloaded the GIF. Next time I'll download the GIF for this video. But yeah, Lacey and Naomi pinned Bayley in the tag match. That's fine. Bayley can pin in a tag match. I'm cool with that because it's not really a one-on-one match. It's a tag match. That's fine. That's okay. Miz and Morrison losing a regular tag match, that should not have happened. Clean, especially. What else happened on this show? Didn't Bryan have a match? Oh yeah, Bryan took on was it Curtis Axel? Or was it Drew Gulak? He took on Curtis Axel. I don't know why. I guess we're waiting until we give Sami Zayn the IC title to then put Bryan back into a program. Because Drew Gulak is just out there doing whatever the hell he wants to do. I don't know what's going on between Drew Gulak and Bryan. That's weird. But yeah, the other segment was Braun Strowman having a contract signing for the IC title. It was supposed to be between him and Nakamura. And then, unfortunately, he forgot this was WWE. So Sami Zayn and Cesaro signed the contract, and now it's a 3-on-1 handicap match to fight for the IC title. I'm assuming this is like that one match back in 2000 where we had Triple H and the McMahons taking on The Rock, Undertaker, and not Steve Austin. Kane? Oh, it was Vince, Triple H, Shane versus Undertaker, The Rock. I'm almost certain it was Kane. Oh, maybe Kane was it. Who was the third guy in the match? Whatever. During that match, I remember the match though. But during the match, whoever got the pinfall is the champ, essentially. Whatever guy got a pinfall was champion, and The Rock pinned Vince, and he was champ. So I'm assuming that's what we're doing here with Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and Nakamura. Whoever pins Braun Strowman is the champ, which is how I think Sami Zayn will win his first championship in WWE. I think Sami Zayn is going to pin Braun Strowman and win the championship. And then he will go to defend that belt against Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. Cool. Kind of wish it was Nakamura, but nah. Give it to Sami. Go ahead and give it to Sami Zayn because I want to see him wrestle. I'm tired of him being a goddamn manager. Enough. Seriously, enough. Enough of the managerial stuff. Make him a wrestler again, please. That would be nice. A nice heel performer for Bryan. And then we can do Bryan versus Gulak. I don't know what the hell you're going to do with Bryan. I don't think they know what they're going to do with Bryan. I don't think they care about what they do with Bryan. Whatever. Whatever you want to do. But yeah, Sami Zayn as IC champ, I am all for. I am all for. I think that's everything. I think I covered everything. I don't need to talk about anything else, do I? Let's see. Curtis Axel Bryan. Miz and Morrison. Yeah, that's it. That's everything. So, there you go. SmackDown overall was a dull show. The main event, the last thing, with John Cena and The Fiend doing the point to the sign-in and all that kind of stuff, that was the best part of the show. Everything else was pretty dull. Oh, and the stuff with Otis, Ziggler, and Mandy, that might be the best storyline they got going right now. But other than that, yeah. Give me your thoughts about SmackDown. I'm curious to see what the live chat has to say. Uh-oh. Let's see. King Cash. I thought Sammy was hurt. No, he's okay. He's just not booked. They just had nothing for him. We got Sasha Banks in the chat. Uh-oh. The Boston native is here. You got Liv Morgan in the chat. She's saying bye. Uh-oh. Well, thanks for coming. Anyways, let's see. Bressick Jr. Even though I have warmed up to the guy a bit. Uh-oh, what were you talking about? Don't know what he was talking about there. Jojo, you forgot about Jeff Hardy. Oh, isn't Jeff Hardy appearing on WWE Backstage the week that Matt Hardy's contract expires? Interesting. The Quad Killer gave it a 6.5 out of 10. Wee McDD says Sami Zayn needs to turn face. Yeah, I miss face Sami Zayn, honestly. Firestar Hart gave SmackDown a B minus. 6 out of 10 is not a B minus, bruh. That's a C. That's like barely a C, like a C minus. If you're talking about a B minus, that's like a 7.5. 7.5 is a B minus, buddy. Let's see, AJ. I imagine Goldberg trying to give a jackhammer to Roman. Dare near break his neck. I think Roman will do a better job of selling it pretty well, hopefully, or protecting himself to where he doesn't get hurt. Let's see here. Yowie Wiley, it's so weird and not the same knowing the Fiend already lost. Sorry, man. I know it hurts me too. It hurts me to say it. They setting up Daniel Bryan versus Drew Gulak, which should be an amazing match. Thoughts? In the future, sure. At WrestleMania, I don't know about that, buddy. That doesn't sound like a WrestleMania match. Steven Scott D'Angelo saying, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Max Phoenix. Rhea versus Boomer Charlotte Flair. That should be an interesting match. Juso Slick. He wants Goldberg versus Cena at Chamber. You want Cena to be the champion and drop it to the Fiend at WrestleMania. Okay, let's go. Okay, sure. Fine. Whatever. I'll take it. You kill two birds with one stone. Let's see. The Meek. Roman Goldberg is going to be crazy. Y'all are going to be surprised. No, I'm not going to be surprised because Roman and Goldberg's going to be booed as we expect. And then it's going to go 3 minutes. Plot twist. Roman Reigns no-sells Goldberg's spear, thus making Roman's spear the superior spear because reasons. Oh, of course. You already hear Kevin Dunn and Vincent Kennedy McMahon already plotting how to make Roman Reigns look strong. Tino Builds, you ready for Revolution tomorrow? You bet your sweet ass. Not saying your ass is sweet, probably is. But the point is, I'm definitely ready for it tomorrow. Cena has to put the Fiend over. Oh, he's putting the Fiend over. Like, Cena has full creative control. Y'all don't know this, but Cena has full creative control over his match. So, yeah, I think Cena will definitely put over the Fiend. I think that's what he wants to do. Let's see here. Bradley Xavier, 12-year-old Nicholas is a more decorated superstar than Sami Zayn. Yeah. That's kind of sad. Roman needs to be a heel. We all know that, but they're not going to do it because they're freaking nuts. The Meek says Roman versus Goldberg is going to be like Brock versus Goldberg from WrestleMania 33. You mean WrestleMania 20, buddy? I know you got the wrong match. That WrestleMania 33 match was actually really good. This one won't be that. It'll be WrestleMania 20. You know it will. Let's see here. Sasha, please go to AEW. All right. Let's see. We got people talking about Revolution tomorrow. How do I feel about Walter versus Finn Balor? I don't even know what show it's going to be on, but that should be a great match, honestly. Imagine if Cena won and beat the Fiend. That ain't happening, buddy. Okay, see, I gotta stop doing that. Because I said they wouldn't have Goldberg beat the Fiend. They might have Cena beat the Fiend, too. Oh, Jesus Christ. That would be a disaster. I gotta stop that. Jordan Williams. Dave Meltzer gave Pac versus Omega 5.25 stars. Are you serious? No, he didn't. Let me look this up real quick. I want to see this. I will bust a gut if that is true. Let me look this up real quick. This boy said Omega, let me see, Omega versus Pac, right? Pac. Star ratings. Is he telling the truth? Let me see this real quick. So, Kenny Omega star ratings. Let me go to ProFightDB.com. Okay. And we're going to go, well, if you look at all this, let me see here. These are a lot of, goddamn. A lot of 4-star matches, by the way. All these 4-star matches? Jesus. Let's see here. Look at all these 4-star matches. Holy crap. Well, let me see. I don't see it. Oh wait, let me get the right year first. 2020. Now, let's see here. Yeah, there it is. Oh, wow. Yep, 5 stars. Okay. Sure. I mean, I love the match too, but 5 stars? Whatever. It's Dave Meltzer's opinion. QD House, what's up, man? Giovanni Garcia says, it doesn't have Okada in it, so it's not true. I can't see him losing 2 in a row. That would be bad for business. Well, young Deku, WWE doesn't care about what's good or bad for business. I can tell you that right now. Max Phoenix, I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, but Rhea Ripley is my favorite. She filled the hole that AJ Lee left. Can't wait to see her fight Charlotte. Or Carlito, you mean Charlotte at WrestleMania? Chat, please 1 if you agree. Press 1 if you agree. Let's see. Tino Bills, Alyx, if Cena won, he would have got ECW heat from 2006. Oh, Lord. Can you look at Christian Miracle's tweets about Roman? Just ridiculous. All right, let's take a look at that real quick. Let's see here for a minute. He wants me to take a look at some tweets real quick. I'm going to keep this going for a good... let's go a good 5 more minutes. Because I like y'all. So I like letting y'all just kind of have a little fun here. So let's see. He said Christian... Mall. I think I typed in the name wrong. You're probably going to have to send me the name again. Send me the name again so I can get it in. Let's see here. Speaking of Alyx, did you ever get to finish that show? Which show are you talking about, Firestar Heart? Charlotte will kill Rhea. Christian Miracle. I was about to say... I don't know who Christian Miracle is. I'm just gonna type in his name on Twitter. Whoever comes up, that's who I'm clicking. I'm guessing this is this guy. No, that's not him. Okay. It's not with an I, it's with an A. So I'm assuming that's the guy right there. Okay. Let's see here. And you guys thought the Fiend was buried. How is it still standing? About to go into one of the biggest matches ever. Is it buried? Y'all were wrong. It was buried though. It was buried. AJ Envoy, I appreciate the comment, buddy. I read that. That's really kind of you to say. And hopefully things will work out for me in my personal life as well. Yeah, but it was buried. Like, not saying it can be recovered, but you made it harder for him to get over. And you know you did. So don't act like you didn't, because that's the truth. Alright, let's see here. A YouTuber named Phoenix Nitro said that Goldberg beating the Fiend was a good thing. He doesn't know what he's talking about. They'll justify anything to make it work. It was not a good thing. It was a horrible thing. And people are saying that the Fiend can be rectified. You know, yeah, he can be rectified. There's one way to rectify him. Here's what you do. Give him the championship back. That's all you gotta do. Big Gusta. Why did the Fiend point at the WrestleMania sign like that? Everything he does is an L now. The Fiend is now a joke. I don't think he's a joke now, per se, but that was kind of lame. Ace the Skylord. Real talk, I feel like this will be Cena's last year as a wrestler. He's probably going to have a big retirement match by next year's Mania. Probably, man. Let's see. Becky the Vampire Slayer. Cue Vampire Slayer music. Let's see here. Dr. Dude, go to AEW. Me? Me go to AEW? Who are you talking about? You talking about the Fiend? Telling the Fiend to go to AEW? I don't think they want to lose Wyatt. They lose Wyatt, that's it. Let's see here. Axel Bonella says it doesn't matter, the Fiend is dead. The Quad Killer, who's your favorite wrestler of all time? Top favorite wrestlers of all time: Steve Austin, Undertaker, Hogan, The Rock, and Shawn Michaels. And then top 10, Ric Flair, Triple H, Randy Savage, Bret Hart, Andre the Giant. Let's see here. Modern day wrestling, Daniel Bryan is number 1. AJ Styles, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, Kenny Omega. I love Rey Fenix. Love him. From Lucha Underground, not Lucha Underground, yes, but AEW. Bailey, Sasha, although Charlotte, Becky, I'd be here all day. If you ask me to choose my number one today is Bryan. Bryan is my favorite wrestler today. Of all time, I can only give you my top 5. Top 5, I can only give you 5. Chris Jericho, look guys, like I can be here all day talking about people I love. Now Chris Jericho will be in my top 20. If we're talking about top 10, because if I go top 20, I have to bring out Sting, I have to bring out Edge, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. And then, of course, you got to get Cena in there. You got to get AJ Styles in there. There's so many people I got to name. All right. All right, guys. I hate to do this to you, but we're going to have to... Mick Foley is definitely in my top 20. Definitely. But yeah, guys, we're going to have to cut this short here. Love you, but that's going to do it for the live chat. Thank you guys for being here. I love this. I love giving you guys the floor to chat and express your opinions. Again, this is a safe space for wrestling fans. You can come in, you can leave your thoughts in the live chat, and be on video. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you for making me a part of your day. So until next time, this is Alyx, just Alyx, signing out. I will see you tomorrow for AEW Revolution. Until then, you guys take it easy, and I'm out. Peace.